All states that recognize Palestine should withdraw recognition from Israel. For decades, the international community has played a duplicitous game with Palestine and Israel. On one hand, more than 157 countries at the United Nations have recognized the state of Palestine as the legitimate representative of its people. On the other hand, those very same states continue to extend recognition, legitimacy, and even military, financial, and political support to Israel, the very entity responsible for occupying, colonizing, and committing war crimes against Palestine. This double standard is not just hypocritical, it is a moral crime. The contradiction of recognition. Recognition of a state is not a symbolic gesture. It is an act of legitimacy. When a state recognizes Palestine, it is acknowledging the Palestinian people's right to self-determination, sovereignty, and independence. Yet by simultaneously recognizing Israel, these states effectively legitimize the very machinery that has robbed Palestinians of their land, rights, and lives for over 75 years. You cannot recognize the victim and the executioner at the same time. Doing so transforms recognition into a hollow word, stripped of meaning. It reduces Palestine to a token statehood, while Israel continues its relentless expansion, demolitions, sieges, and massacres with impunity. A precedent in international law. History offers precedents for the withdrawal of recognition. Apartheid South Africa was once recognized by most of the world, until its brutality forced nations to withdraw recognition, isolate the regime, and support the liberation of the oppressed majority. The same logic applies here. Israel is an apartheid state, as openly declared by human rights organizations, academics, and even courageous voices within Israel itself. Just as the world withdrew recognition from racist South Africa, so too must it withdraw recognition from Israel. Anything less is complicity. The path forward. Every state that has recognized Palestine has a moral and legal obligation to go further. Recognition alone is no longer enough. It must be paired with the withdrawal of recognition from Israel as a state until it ends its occupation of all Palestinian lands, recognizes the right of return for Palestinian refugees, dismantles the apartheid system, submits itself to international law and accountability for its crimes. Anything short of this is not justice. It is theater. A call to courage. Governments often claim they cannot take such bold steps because of geopolitical realities or strategic alliances. But let us be clear, such excuses are nothing more than the language of cowardice and complicity. Recognition of Palestine without the rejection of Israel's legitimacy is like condemning slavery while still recognizing the plantation system as lawful. It is meaningless. If the world is serious about justice, if the recognition of Palestine is more than a photo op or a vote in the UN, then it must take the next logical step. Withdraw recognition from Israel. Otherwise, history will record this moment as yet another chapter of hypocrisy in which the powerful chose comfort over justice, and recognition became nothing more than an empty word in the face of genocide.